I'm Brigham Larson with Brigham Larson Pianos. This piano just barely came out of the shop. In fact, there's still one detail left to be done that I'll get to in just a minute. But this piano turned out just awesome. It's a 1900, exactly turn of the century George Steck, and it's completely restored. This one kind of actually has sort of a special story. My son, he was 10 at the time, now he's 11. He found this piano and he wanted to work on a piano, so I helped him, and we moved it together. We tore it apart together. He did all sorts of work on it, the soundboard. He did lots of restringing, the bridges, the action work. Yep, keys, a lot of the restringing. He did a ton of work on this piano. There was some assists from some of the technicians as well, but he put a ton of work. He didn't do the refinishing. We did the refinishing here at the store, but he didn't do that. So he did a great job. Let's have a look at this restoration job. And we had a lot of tears working on this. This was, yeah, literal tears. And I think there was some blood too, especially in the restringing. Restringing, the strings are pretty sharp. So for an adult, you can handle it pretty well, but for a little 11-year-old, it can be tricky to handle the sharp strings. So it had some blood too. Sweat, I don't know if he sweated it at all, but that was me that was sweating, yeah. Anyway, so here it is. It's beautiful. All of this, I asked him to leave that. All of this other, he did all of the polishing of these and the polishing of those. He did not do the refinishing of the plate. That's more kind of in line with the refinishing. But yeah, he did a great job. This restringing is beautiful. You can see, let's get a close-up shot of his restringing job. You can see these coils are nice and tight. You can see the half of the hole is covered, half of it is exposed. That's the correct. We've got 3 coils on there. Things look good. These hammers look good. Dampers, brand new dampers, look good. He did the buffing of all of these A-grafts, cleaned those up, took them out, put them back in. He did all the soundboard prep work. Have a look at that beautiful soundboard. That looks just great. Beautiful soundboard. And it's flawless. That was a big part of the attraction of doing this piano. Why we opted to do it, because the soundboard was flawless in terms of structure, and then he sanded it down, and then when we lacquered it, it just really brought out the beautiful grain in there. And then he did all the rebuilding on the trap work. Trap work is all of this stuff. So sanded everything down and refreshed those springs. My other son did the pedals. My older son. He's a chemist and a plater, so he did the plating on those pedals. And then really kind of zeroing it in. The regulation, that sort of thing. My little son did not do that. Getting all of the action properly regulated, so doing everything from like the dip to the let off to the checking, damper timing, all of those kinds of things, blow distance. That was another technician here that took care of all of that. Maybe a little bit merciful in a for little 11-year-old who was feeling a little frustrated with the vast amount of work that he didn't know what he was biting off. But it turned out amazing. I'll play it in a second. This is the part that that is still undone. We still have yet to put on the decal. We have a replica decal back in the shop that that we'll be putting on there shortly. Just figured that's all right. We can still do this video even though the decal isn't on yet. But not bad for a 10-year-old, 11-year-old. Did a great job. Okay, let's hear it. Sounds really good. Piano sounds really good. That piano sounds amazing. And how cool to own something that an 11-year-old boy, 10 at the time, played a major role in fixing up. Very proud of my little son Joshi. Come check it out and see if you like his work. The address here is 1497 South State Street in Orem, and if you're watching this from out of state, we can deliver or arrange for delivery. It's actually pretty easy to do. We've delivered pianos all over, from the southeast to the southwest, even the northeast, Boston and California, Oregon, Washington, all over the place. I think Alaska and Hawaii might be the only two states that we haven't been through. Come, maybe North and South Dakota. Anyway, we'll have to get North and South. If you're in North and South Dakota, this is the piano for you. Come check it out. Thanks for watching.